Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Thursday, September 7th. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful day today. Here are the announcements. As always, I want to remind you to be a pro. We are positive, we are respectful, we take ownership for our learning, for our environment, and for our actions. One of those things that shows demonstrating ownership is whenever we make a mistake, that we own up to that mistake and we apologize and we correct it moving forward. Everybody makes mistakes. I make mistakes all the time, that's for sure. But when we make a mistake, when you do something that we shouldn't, it's very important that we own up to it and apologize and then take steps to make sure it doesn't happen again. So I want to make sure that everyone here understands what ownership means. So students, when you make a mistake, which is bound to happen, just fix it and move on. When you don't fix it, when you blame somebody else or you get defensive and you don't take ownership of it, then things move to the next stage because you're not owning your behavior. So just own up to it, say my bad, and then we move on. Birthdays, happy birthday to Dariana, Malaya, and Avery. Hopefully you guys have magical birthdays today. Joke of the day. Did you hear about the calendar thief? He got 12 months. If you have a joke that you like, send it to me in an email, and I'll be happy to put it on the announcements. Want to give a shout out to the football team. The Cruiser Middle School football team defeated Newark last night 36-6. The Cruiser scored 5 touchdowns behind some great blocks from Nova Laga, Den Bowens, and Darian Frazier. Then Demetrius Choke scored one of those touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Their next game is against Taze Valley next week. Awesome job, football team. And also a shout out to the volleyball team. 7th and 8th grade volleyball players both defeated Pleasant View last night. Way to go. Remember, no practice today, and we'll practice Friday after school. Great teamwork and positive attitudes displayed by all. Awesome job, ladies. All right, a heads up, there is a Washington, D.C. trip meeting coming up in a couple of weeks on September 19th at 6 o'clock. That is for current 8th grade students who want more information on the Washington, D.C. trip. If you're planning on going, make sure that you are there. PBIS raffle. There are PBIS raffles up now per grade level. Be a pro, earn your points, be positive, be respectful, take ownership again in all areas of school, whether it's in the classroom, in the hallways. Just yesterday, I gave out a couple of points. I saw a student drop their belongings in the hallway, and 2 other students came and helped them pick it up. So I gave them PBIS points. So make sure that you're being a pro, get your points so you can enter PBIS raffles. These are for gift cards. I need to see form. If you need to speak with a counselor or a principal, please let us know. Fill out the I need to see form in your grade level Google Classroom. We will call you down when we get a chance. You only need to fill it out once. And then, like I said, we'll give you a call down to the office. A shout out from Mrs. Bott. So shout out to her Focus for working so hard on their assignments and simply being pros. I'm so proud of you. Keep it up. Awesome job, Miss Bott's Focus. Good work. All right, students, as I mentioned this morning on the intercom, we are having 2 areas of focus for behavior. Sometimes for 6th graders, this is new for you. We'll go through different stretches where we'll have areas of focus, whether they're behavior areas or they're actual physical areas. 2 areas of focus, students, are cafeteria, so during lunchtime, making sure that you're following expectations there. Remember, you should be no more than 2 students on a bench. You should only be talking to the people at your table. You should not be screaming or screeching or up out of your seat for any reason unless you've been given permission. So make sure you're following those expectations. And then in the hallway, students, remember you should walk on the right side of the hallway. You should only be speaking to people who are around you. We're not yelling. We're not shouting. We're not running. We're just walking with purpose to our next area. So cafeteria and hallways, those are our 2 areas of focus, and they'll be that way through the end of this week and through next week as well. We did have some issues yesterday with 7th graders at lunch. So 7th grade today and tomorrow, there are no phones at lunch for 7th grade only. 6th and 8th grade, you guys have been doing a good job. You guys can continue to have your phones at lunch, but 7th grade only, no phones at lunch. Don't even have them out on the table. Keep them put away in your bags. When we blow the whistle, this goes for everyone. It is important that it is immediately silent. No exceptions whatsoever. You don't know what's going on. There could be an emergency that we need to communicate something to you. But when that whistle blows, it's immediately silent. No questions asked. 7th grade, some of you guys struggled with that yesterday. So there are going to be no phones at lunch today and tomorrow. Hopefully we do a better job following the expectations at lunch for 7th grade. Reminder that E plus R equals O. Response is what's important. Events are going to happen to you that are out of your control. How you respond to it is what's important. And a reminder that if no one has told you yet today, you're loved, you belong here at Middle School North. You have all the tools to be successful. We've got your back. Hopefully, you have a thoroughly terrific Thursday. And as always, it's great to be a cruiser.